Hey, Chrissy here. I am a landscape architect and the owner of Kismet Design. I am a very process-driven designer, and I love sharing what I do and how I do it with anyone who's interested. Reaching your true potential and achieving your own personal goals will not happen by chance. You have to set your intentions, make a plan, and do the work. Thank you for joining me to nerd out on design. Don't forget to subscribe and to share too. Let's create something great together. Today, we will talk about the power of your presentation in your design process. Presenting your design ideas is a key part of the process. Most designers take a few years to really develop their presentation style and their process for doing so. I've talked about it before, and I will put those episode links in the show notes. If you haven't already listened to them, definitely worth a listen. So most beginners honestly stumble through finding their process and develop somewhat of a mashup of what they think they should do and replicating examples from either mentors or colleagues or people that they've seen presenting in a different fashion before they find that sweet spot where they feel the most comfortable. I think it's just part of the process of testing out methods and ideas until you land on something that feels right. And really, I think that's just part of being a beginner. Sometimes people find that stride really quickly, sometimes it takes a while. And sometimes your process needs to evolve as your design style and your design clients and your level of business evolves along with you. It is at that junction that becomes a tipping point for confidence and for trust. When you find that flow of presentation and leading the client meeting that you feel internally and express externally, the confidence in the process and your ideas, that will give your clients so much more trust in you. When you are confident, your clients relax more and question less, which is nice. In turn, you can relax more and trust yourself more. Being diligent about creating processes around this to hit this mark on a consistent basis will skyrocket your enjoyment and dramatically decrease your stress that you have around presenting, even if you are shy. At least for me, when I don't feel confident in my presentation or process, I'm nervous, I'm stressed, I have a hard time not focusing on all of the anxiety that it brings me. When I'm confident, I relax and I know that I can rely on my systems and processes to take me through. I get into a flow when presenting, and it is rare that I get questions that derail that flow. I can delve deeper into reading how the client is perceiving the designs and anticipate not only their questions, but their choices and their feedback if I'm relaxed and moving through my presentation smoothly. This helps to keep the meeting and the overall design process running smoothly as well. For myself, I find that when I'm able to relax in a presentation meeting, I let out more of my excitement and my passion, and it allows clients to get to know me better. Alternatively, when I'm not relaxed, I am stiff and I robotically go through the presentation, which is neither inspirational or exciting for the client. When not relaxed, you may find yourself stumbling over words, repeating ideas, overdoing it on the ums. Even your body language will be showing your discomfort to your client. I'm not saying take your shoes off and put your feet up on the table relaxed. That's gross, anyways. Just let down your guard a little. Talk to your client like they are a friend of a friend that you've met on multiple occasions and have moved beyond that first impression stage. Let the design and your passion for your work come out and lead the conversation. A presentation should not feel like an exam or an interview. When you are relaxed, you will better perceive your client and can react accordingly. Are they engaged and looking for all the juicy details? Can you really dive into why you made your design choices and what you think the next pieces will look like? Are they happy and content with the amount of detail you're providing and not in need or desire for more? Or are they lost and need you to reiterate some elements or explanations? This is where the power of presentation really makes a difference. Reading your audience and catering the amount of detail to what they need to fully understand what you're presenting will make a huge difference in your client's ability to make key choices in how the design moves forward and their comfort level and enjoyment of the design process. Because as designers, we all want to create a process where the client really enjoys going through the design process and doesn't feel stressed or overloaded and decision fatigue. It should be easy for them to understand what you're trying to show them and make decisions accordingly. Sometimes there are tough choices, especially if they really like a lot of ideas that don't really mash together. But it should be something where they don't feel stressed about it or like they really don't understand to be able to make a decision in an informed way. You want them to really understand it and feel confident that they understand enough to make the decision that they need to make. Be sure to go back and listen to the other episodes that I'll put in the show note links. And before I leave you today, I do want to announce that I have a new mini class that will be offered on August 29th. So hopefully you hear this before then. That new mini class is all about lighting design. Join me to delve into fixture selection and layout tips to get the lighting effect that you want. Here's a link in the show notes so you can go, or you can just go to the designer shop at kismetdesignco.com to sign up. And don't forget, all podcast listeners can use the discount code podcast24 to get a discount on any classes that they sign up for. I hope to see you there. To wrap up, I want to thank you for your time. I hope the ideas discussed today have left you feeling excited and energized. As I build both my business and my life, I value the support and feedback you provide. I would love for you to reach out to me to let me know what you think, give me ideas, or just to connect. Please don't forget to subscribe and also share with a friend. Until next time, go create something wonderful.